everybody, and welcome to The Scene with Hadley and Jude. We are really excited about what we're going to be talking about today. As you can probably see, if you couldn't tell by our accents, Jude and I are from different countries. Amazing. Shocker. So we thought that we would dress up in the other countries' beautiful symbols and fabrics and national glory statements, I guess. So I have on the Union Jack, and I did wear my crown, my tiara, because of course I'm the queen if I'm in Britain. And even have on some little British boots. What about you there, Jude? What did you with the United States look?
I just basically plastered myself in the flag. I'm not sure anything is quintessentially USA. Maybe the hat is a bit of a 4th of July thing. I don't know. But I think I look cute as a button, quite frankly.
All right. Well, that's what matters. That's what matters.
Absolutely.
Okay, so let's tell them what we're going to do. Our idea that we cooked up for this episode is that Jude living in England and me living in the United States, we have access to different types of food. There are foods over here in America that they don't have over there, and there are foods there that we don't have here. So we sent each other some care packages. Mine just arrived today. And we are going to try out these things that we've been sent from for the land far away, for the nations, what is it called? 2 nations separated by a common language. That's what I think the saying goes.
Speak the same language, so.
Not really, though, because you guys call things weird things. You know what I'm saying. Anyway, so Jude, why don't you tell the viewers what you are going to try first that I sent you from America?
So I have a interesting selection of goodies here, and just to confirm, we've not sent each other anything illegal, so there's no strange plants or cheeses or vegetables going out across the countries.
No strange mushrooms.
No, nothing like that. It's all pre-packed, basically junk food that we've sent each other.
Right.
So before the customs people come knocking on our doors, we've followed the rules, we promise. So I think the first thing I'm going to try out of this selection is, and you can hear it crinkling.
ASMR.
A Little Debbie's Fudge Round.
And
on first inspection, it looks kind of like a cookie or a biscuit, as we would call it in this country, a chocolate biscuit or a chocolate cookie with some sort of like chocolate icing frosting over the top of it. But I can tell straight away just by touching it, it's very, very soft. So it's more cakey. So more rustling, I break into it.
Yes, these used to be one of my favorites.
Okay. So are we giving it like a marking system, what we think of this stuff?
Oh, okay. Let's do 1 to 5 or something.
Okay. I'm straight in there.
Just go ahead and speak with your mouth full. Tell us the full experience.
Okay. It is sweet without being too sweet, too sickly and sweet. I'm not actually a big fan of chocolate cake and stuff like that. I do like it, but I'm kind of picky about the flavors of it. I won't go into it now. I'll bore you senseless, but yeah, they were okay. They weren't unpleasant. They'd be nice with a cup of coffee, I'd imagine. They're quite dense as well, so I'd imagine they'd be quite filling, which is always a good thing, I think, with a snack. Yeah, I would probably give it maybe a 4.
All right, that's pretty good out of 5. That's not bad.
Yeah, so Fudge Rounds is okay.
All right, excellent.
So what are you going to try? Over to you, Missy.
Okay, let's see. I think I'm going to try this one that you sent. It's called a Wagon Wheel. It is round also with
Like a
chocolate
wagon
on the
wheel.
outside. Yeah, like a wagon wheel. Very true. I'm not trying to use some false advertising there or anything. And it says jammy. Is that because of the jam? Is there jam inside?
There is jam inside this one, yeah.
Oh, okay. And what else have we in here? All right. Let me see. Let me have a bite here. Let me see if I can get a little taste. Okay. Interesting.
So these are favourites of ours at home. We like those.
They're very
Like a wagon
popular
wheel.
there.
Yeah. They're quite old-fashioned. They were the kind of thing you would get in your packed lunch at school. If your mum would put it in your packed lunch to take to school when I was a kid. So they're not as popular maybe as they used to be, but we in this household and where I live, we like them.
Okay, it's a very different taste. I can't specify what type of jam is in there. And I don't even really know what else is in there. It's very interesting. It's not like sweet. It's I was gonna say it's like a moon pie. It's shaped like a moon pie and looks like a moon pie, but it doesn't taste like one. It's kind of very interesting. I'm not sure. I think I'm gonna have to finish that later and come up to figure out if I like it or not. So we'll put that one to the side.
For those who don't know, it's kind of biscuity cake, cookie, when I say biscuit, and then it's marshmallow and then jam covered in chocolate. So it's a little bit like a s'more. No,
Right.
no,
Yeah.
maybe.
Without the jelly, maybe.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so what would you like to try now, Jude?
Okay, next one I'm going to try is probably kind of I'm imagining is kind of similar to what I've already tried with the fudge round. It is a moon pie. So yeah, you said the wagon wheels are kind of like a moon pie but not.
They don't taste at all the same. The moon pie has basically just, if the way I remember, I haven't even had one in so long, but you did request that. It's got marshmallow and chocolate and some type of cookie like in it. Is that what it is?
Now the reason I requested these was because I watched a film. I think it's The Green Mile. Not a particularly nice moment of the film, but one of the bad guys in the film requests a moon pie, stuffs it in his mouth, and then someone goes up to him and he bangs his hands against his cheeks and spits it all out in their face. I'm not sure why that scene made me want to try a moon pie, but I think it's just hearing about it. No, I don't want to recreate that. I don't think. Okay, I'm going in for a bite.
Okay, do it.
Okay.
What are you tasting? How's the texture?
Okay, it's got a very sort of a caramel undertone, like a caramelly kind of undertone to it. Also, the marshmallow is quite thick, so you get that kind of pull when you bite into it. But it's much drier. The kind of biscuity, cakey thing around the edge is much drier. I think I like it, but I'm not sure.
Yeah,
Got quite a strong aftertaste.
I'm not a big fan. I haven't had one in a really long time, but I'm not a big fan of marshmallow in general most of the time.
You've got that kind of caramel, what I would describe as caramel, aftertaste.
Yeah.
What I did love about both of this and the fudge round is that I thought the packaging to me looked like something out of the 1950s or something. I don't know why. They just look really old-fashioned. But then I guess they are, aren't they?
Sure, if you see, that's, when they started the company, it was like this little girl, Little Debbie. I think it was probably based on, the man's daughter or whatever, or just some little girl and took her picture. But
she's like old Debbie now, is she?
Yeah, she's like Debbie.
Dead Debbie.
Dead. Not to speak ill
Obviously, I
of
hope not.
on living.
Sorry to any Little Debbie fans out there. So I would give the moon pie. Oh, hey, you never gave Wagon Wheel to Mark. What would you give a Wagon Wheel?
Right. I think I'm gonna have to go with a 3. I'm a little I'm not sure about it yet. I think I need to have a whole one. I've just had some, a couple of little bites. I think maybe after I get a whole one I'll have a better idea of it. But right now I'm gonna give it a 3.
Okay, I think I'm going to go for the same with the moon pie. It's nice, but I don't think I like it quite as much as the fudge rounds.
Okay. Yes, I agree.
So what's next for you, my dear?
Okay, I think next we're gonna try. If I can find it, we're gonna try. Oh, here it is. Okay, we are gonna try the Go Ahead yogurt breaks. This is forest fruit flavored. We have something similar things like this in America.
Yeah.
Little granola. It's like a yogurt bar with fruit. I'm assuming, right? Yeah.
It's not granola. It's not anything like granola.
Oh, it's not. Okay. It says
Nope.
I get the yogurt. The yogurt. I meant like there are some types of yogurt bars that have fruit in them that I'm thinking about, but I can't.
Okay.
Okay, so this is forest fruit flavor, so there's going to be some flavor in there. Oh, you know what this is reminding me of? It's like looking at it, it looks kind of like a mini Pop-Tart.
Yeah, it does. It's considered a healthier snack over here. There's a couple of brands of cake, what we call cake bars or biscuit bars, that are supposed to be lower in calorie than regular stuff. So this is one of them. But they're actually quite tasty. I quite like yogurt coated stuff. It's a nice change from chocolate.
I'm trying to figure out what the fruit is. It's kind of like, for us Americans, it's probably to me a little bit like a Fig Newton, but with hard cookie instead of like a cakey covering. That's kind of what it tastes like to me. I like this one. I'm gonna give this one a 4.
Cool.
Okay, what is up for you, Jude?
Okay, the next one is actually the one I've been looking forward to the most because I'm a big cinnamon fan. And you have sent me some Teddy Graham's cinnamon flavoured. So I've been quite excited about this. Because like I said, I'm not a huge fan of chocolatey stuff quite so much. So these are kind of more my thing. What's interesting or what I didn't realise is that they appear to be geared for children, young children. Would that be right?
Yes.
Yeah. Because they're very small and they've got like some little kiddie puzzle on the back of the box, which is quite cute. So would you eat these with milk?
Sure.
Because they're almost sort of cereal sized, aren't they?
Well, they're meant to be. They are, but they do actually have a cereal, I think, out that's like Teddy Bear Graham cereal, but it's probably the same thing. But it's more like a kind of like a snack, like you would eat a nut or something, kind of like, or like a handful of crackers, little crackers.
Yeah, like a Ritz cracker or something, just a snack.
Yeah, but they're little. They're shaped like little teddy bears.
Let's see. Okay, I'm gonna go in.
Okay. Go in for more than one. Take a 2 or 3 at one time so you can get the full effect.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Those are good, huh? Are these beating out?
Yeah, that's much more. Yeah, definitely. These are much more my sort of thing. They're Yeah, they're really nice. Like I said, I love cinnamon, but they're what do they
That sounded
remind
so
me of?
sensual.
They remind me a little bit of like we have something called an Easter biscuit over here that obviously comes out of Easter, and it's the old fashioned recipe used to have cassius oil in it, which sounds awful, but it had this very distinctive flavour that was very similar to cinnamon. So obviously I think now time's gone on, I think the manufactured Easter biscuits that come out at Easter time are usually just have some mixed spice or have some cinnamon in them. So to me they taste a little bit like that kind of cookie, that kind of biscuit. Yeah, I'm gonna give these a 5 because these are the sort of thing I could just like happily munch away on
Yum,
while I'm
yum,
playing
yum.
on Second Life, and
Yeah.
I'm liking those. Cool.
Liking those. Awesome. Okay. Next one I'm going for is Fox's Double Chalk Crunch Creams. Oh my. These sound decadent. Double chalk. Gotta love the double chalk. Okay, these are your base. They actually look like ginger snaps. If you know what a ginger snap looks like, Jude. Over
Yeah, I
here.
do.
If they look like ginger snaps, they're about that size and they look like them a lot. Let's see here.
I think that brand does a ginger version actually.
Okay. Oh, you know what? I separated this cookie, thinking it was 2 pieces of cookie.
They're the little sandwiches with the stuff
It's
in the middle.
actually like an Oreo. There's like cream filling with 2 hard outer casings.
Yeah.
Okay, these are good. Yeah, these are good. For our ASMR
We've lost
fan.
Hadley now. Hadley had to leave the room because she was scoffing the biscuits.
That was a little for our ASMR fans, you know.
There's over here, I can't speak for everyone, but I usually dip things like that in tea.
Oh.
I like to eat my cookies or my biscuits, as we call them, dunked in tea because it softens them up. But that's just, I don't know if that's something you guys do over there, but that's, I suppose you're more of the cookies in the milk, whereas we're more biscuits in the tea, we would say.
Yeah, we would do milk or some people used to dunk, I don't know if they still do, but it was like a general cop thing, I think, for a while, like
donuts and coffee.
Donuts and coffee, exactly.
Yeah.
So, but I've been told that actually in real life that the firemen are the ones that eat more donuts than the police.
Oh, interesting fact there.
Donut shop, exactly.
Oh, I like it.
A little intelligent, fact.
Yeah. So where are these going to come then? Are they as good as a 5 or are they still a 4?
Okay.
Still eating it. That bodes well.
I'm gonna have to say, I'm gonna have to give it a 5. I don't know. I was just trying to think, like, how is this going to compare to the Red Velvet? I'm like, maybe I give this one a 4.5 because I don't know.
They're very different, I'd imagine.
Yeah, they are. Definitely.
Yeah. So they can both be a 5 because they're different. Okay. So on that subject of the Red Velvet, that is what I have to try next. So these are Hadley's favourites. These are Red Velvet, chewy Chips Ahoy, cream cheese flavoured chips on top. They do say in very large writing twice on the packet, artificially flavoured, which scares me slightly. Why do they feel the need to say that? Is it because people will get upset if they haven't naturally sourced a red velvet tree and got the flavour?
Yes.
I don't understand.
I think that's what it's for, because there are probably a lot of people who think that that's how it happens.
So before I try it, I have a question. What is what is the obsession with red velvet? Because I'm pretty sure it's an American invention. And we've had it over here. We have cakes and cupcakes, and I've even made cupcakes in red velvet. But all it seems to be, from my perspective, is quite a boring tasting cake with lots of red food colouring, and that the star of the show is the cream cheese frosting, which you could kind of have on anything. Yeah. Am I right, or is it?
I think you're right. I think you're right to an extent. I don't think that the cream cheese chips would go with every other cookie or every other flavor. So I don't know about that, but okay, you have to try it. I've been waiting for like weeks now for you to try this cookie.
Okay, sit up in my chair. Okay, I have to say that my husband and son has already tried these and they've liked them a lot, so I don't have as many left as I did when I started. So here we go. I've not tried these at all, so here we go.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
So excited.
They smell funky. Okay, I'm nervous. Why am I nervous?
I know.
Oh.
Oh.
I'm going to have to go in for a bit more.
I think she likes it.
Oh. Oh, gosh.
Couldn't you just like eat 100 of those at the same time?
Okay. That is a really interesting flavour. That's not what I was expecting.
Mm-hmm.
They don't taste like they smell, if that makes sense.
I don't think I've ever smelled them.
You smell your food? They're weird. Sorry.
Really?
Yeah, they're kind of they're not unpleasant. I don't hate them, but they're very sweet. That kind
they're
of
not as sweet
the
as
fake
chocolate ones, though.
Cream cheese. No, I guess not. But the fake kind of cream cheese stuff in the middle is, yeah, I can't put my finger on it.
Okay, so what do you give it?
I'm afraid I don't like them as much as the cinnamon things.
Okay.
In fact, they're so sweet. They've actually, something that very sweet stuff does to me is it burns my throat.
Oh my goodness.
Which is weird, but that's what happens if I eat or drink something that's really sweet. For some reason, it just makes me feel like I've got a sore throat, and that's how I feel now.
Oh dear.
You've poisoned
killed
me.
her. I killed her.
I'm gonna give them a 4 because I think I prefer them to moon pies.
Yes.
Yeah, I think they're probably a little bit nicer than the fudge rounds as well.
Yes.
They're not. They're nice. Don't get me wrong. I like them, but I'm not sure I'm as crazy about them as you are.
I'm disappointed. I was just for sure that I was going to share one of life's many wonders with you, but you know, I mean, whatever.
To be honest, I am quite picky, and the fact that I don't love the chocolate stuff like a lot of people do, or like my family do for starters, is I think fairly unusual because I tend to like spices like cinnamon and stuff better. Yeah, it's just my taste really. But,
okay, so here comes the last
this one I've
thing.
been waiting for.
Yeah, I am too. I'm a little scared.
One. Sorry.
I'm a little scared. Let me open this one up here.
So what have we got here?
It's called Mr. Porky Original Scratchings. Yes, scratchings.
Uh-huh.
So when I pulled these out, I asked Jude, I'm like, so Jude, are these like pork rinds? You know, we know pork rinds over here. I'm not sure what they're made of, but they're like little fluffy weird things.
Are they
but
like
then
chips?
I looked.
Are pork rinds like chips, or are they like actually pieces of?
I'm not sure what they're made of, honestly. I think it's maybe like crackling, like stuff that's left over from.
Yeah, so that's what these are. These are the
then it's
roasted
different.
skin.
And it's different because ours is almost like like a rice cake or something. Like
Oh no, I don't think these are. These are more. I mean, to be fair, I've not had a pork scratching for about 100 years. These are, I believe, much more kind of brittle and crunchy,
okay.
and they're very popular if you go and have a pint of beer in a pub or something.
Woo!
They're
Whip out the
kind of,
beer.
yeah, so they're kind of that kind of snack. I do believe you either love them or you hate them.
Okay.
Like Marmite. I'm not a fan. I like normal crackling off of a joint of pork if I've made a roast dinner, but I'm not a fan of these. But you decide.
Okay.
You might like them.
All right. Well, these are triple cooked and traditional seasoned. Okay, Mr. Porky, here we go.
Take a sniff first. Can you sniff first?
Oh, too late.
Okay.
Oh my. Oh my. Wow. Wow. What it?
Oh.
That's. It's got. I can see, like our pork skins. I can kind of see that, but there's like kind of a meaty kind of thing in there.
Yeah.
It tastes like. It's not. I mean, it's not bad. It's just kind of weird. Hang on, let me try another one. Ooh, very salty. And I am a salty fan. I see what you're saying. These are definitely something like peanuts or we
like
have
like a beer snack. You
right,
like watching a football game or something in a bowl.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, or at the bar, you know, on the in the bowl. Yeah, I like these. They're very salty, which I'm a big salt fan, but they are pretty salty, so I don't know how many I could eat at the same time. But they are good.
Oh, good. I'm surprised. I'm shocked. I thought you were going to hate them because I always got the impression you have quite a sweet tooth. But
no.
I'm glad.
In fact, it's very funny because for many years in my life, up until about 10 years ago, probably, I didn't even like sweets at all. I would much rather have a savory meal or food than have any type of sweets. And I don't know what happened, except I think it was a restaurant started serving these one particular types of desserts, and I started eating them, and they were so good that I started eating other sweet things, and then it just went off on a terrible roller coaster. It's been all downhill from there.
I have to say, I mean, I'm like you. I tend to prefer savoury things. I like crisps and dip. Obviously, for those who don't know, crisps are chips in America. So I like, chips and dip, and I like nuts, peanuts, cashews, or whatever. Hadley did very kindly send me a huge pack of trail mix, which had almonds and peanuts and cashews in them, and it also had raisins, and it had chocolate M&Ms as well. And we don't get that over here. And we get M&Ms and we get nuts, but we didn't get them together. And I liked it so much that I ate it all before we did the show. And it was a huge bag as well. I didn't eat it in one sitting, but it was a huge bag because I'd have a little bowl of it every night for about a week or so. And then I was like, oh, whoops. Oops. So I am a savoury person too. All in all, though, what would you give the pork scratchings?
Okay, I'm gonna give those a 4 also because they're a little. I'm not used to them. If I keep eating them, I think I'm gonna like them more. But I can only eat a little bit at a time because they are rather salty. They're very surprising, like because they're all crunchy, but then you get in and it's kind of smushy. It's a little.
That's the fat.
It's a little weird. But yeah. Okay. Ew, is that what I'm eating? Just fat? Ew.
Oh please! It's either fat or chemicals and our artificial Chips Ahoy. So.
Oh come on! Okay, so I'm gonna give those a 4. Those are good. I like those.
Awesome.
All right. So this has been probably the only other thing you need to know about what our exchange has done is that it cost me 100 US American dollars to ship my items over to Jude, and somehow it cost Jude £8.
It was £10 actually.
Oh, sorry. £10, which is like $8. Is that right? Anyway,
it's about $12.
Oh, sorry. Okay, so
no, is it $8? Oh, I don't know.
You told me 8, but whatever.
Yeah.
But anyway, it was just a little discrepancy there. Jade was like really upset with me when I sent it, and she was like, "Why did you spend so much?" I'm like, "I don't know."
I'm very grateful, and I have very much enjoyed it. So thank you.
Yes, this is fun. We should do this again sometime or trade some other types of national
I'll send you a haggis and some jelly
peels. Oh God, no. Thank you. Thank you very much, but no thank you. All right, I think that's about all the time we have today. I hope everyone has enjoyed hearing us enjoy some strange and unusual new products, new eating delicious. Yes, it is an experience. Exactly. I've enjoyed this eating experience and trying some new things and that multicultural thing happening, And so I had a good time trying all those. And you? What about you? What do you think about American snacks?
Pretty good. Yeah, pretty good. They're actually, to be honest, they may taste a little bit different, but in essence, they're all very similar, aren't they? They're all same kind of basis, the same ingredients, the same stuff, but just put together in a different way. So there's not that much of a difference, is there?
Yeah, not too much. But anyway, that's all we have for today. Be sure and leave a comment, a like, and that little bell thing, smash that so you can get updates on every time we put out something, which isn't that often. So go ahead and subscribe to us. We need to push those numbers. Come on, 50. Let's go. Let's get 50 subscribers. We gotta set those goals. So I want 50 subscribers.
Okay.
I feel we'll be totally social influencers if we get 50 subscribers.
Okay, you're babbling.
Yes, I am.